Good morning, everybody. So it's the day we're doing the thing. We leave for Power Tour here in about a couple hours. We're going out to get breakfast with some friends that are going to babysit the kids while we're gone, and kind of go from there. Let me see, where's the keys? I think I left the keys in the house. I bet I left the keys in the house. Hang on. All right, keys. Let's see here. So other than the wife's got one or two more bags to bring out, I've got me a stack of hats. There are jack stands. There's a brand new jack down there in the box. A few cleaning things. There's a toolkit back there. Some tools here, and my impact gun and a battery and a charger for that. My scan tool. Some electrical stuff just in case, you know. Just realistically a bunch of odds and ends that hopefully we don't need. I brought extra stuff for the power steering line issue I was having, even though since the last time you guys saw it, I've put a factory style power steering line on with an adapter and kind of just got away from the AN fittings and everything altogether. Even though a neighbor down the road that I'm friends with, obviously, he gave me some new PTFE line and some 6AN fittings for it. I put them on for a couple days. They held up fine. A buddy from work also gave me some really nice PTFE line and a couple fittings that I could use to make work. And I had ordered another kit that had some decent looking PTFE line and new fittings. So I have plenty of options to go back to the 6AN stuff later if I feel like it. I don't have that one right now. Right now, I just want the car to work. And I think the easiest way to do that is to keep it as close to a factory setup as I can. And the factory line, I believe that line's actually for a G-Body Monte Carlo, not for a Nova, but same fittings are the same. So yeah, that's what we went with for now. I might try the 6AN stuff on this later. If not, I might try it on there. That being said, that is probably a $50-$60 setup versus what I have on the car right now. It cost me about 20 bucks. So we might not do that on the Impala, other than the fact that I already have the stuff. So that could also determine that we go ahead and try it on the Impala anyway. But yeah, enough about that. The Nova is ready to go. At least as ready to go as it can be, I think, and me be like happy and comfortable and not literally half shitting myself about this. So the only thing I didn't get done that I would have liked to have gotten done prior to today is I would have liked to taken the wheels that got rebalanced. I readjusted the camber some because it looked like I was getting a bit of camber wear on the front tires. This one was at like 2.5 degrees, and this one was pushing like 3 degrees. Now I've got this one to like 1 degree, and I think this one's like 1.5 maybe. So I've taken basically a vast majority of the extra camber out of the car, just because at one point this one was a 0.5 degree positive and that one was a 0.5 degree negative. I think now I've got them both within, you know, being close to each other while also being both negative camber instead of positive camber, because I do not like how positive camber drives. Should not have it. Sorry guys, I have you guys on the selfie stick for once and it's weird. It's throwing me off. But yeah, it still has a touch of bump steer that I couldn't fix the problems with prior to leaving today, but it's not enough to really make the car dangerous to drive, so I'm not worried about it. If you get to really going over some really heavy bumps really fast and hard, it gets a little bit squirrely, but nothing crazy. Normal driving at like 50, 60, 65, it's fine. I've only had one real moment where, woo, I can feel the bump steer today. And that was like, I come over a hill and it just like dropped out from underneath of me. So, and even then the car was very controllable. It's just, I didn't even move my hands. It was just, okay, there's the bump steer. So I think overall, fingers crossed, I think we're going to be good. I've had a few instances where I've got to test the cooling system pretty well up at cruise night, and it held a solid like 190. Did not really go above that. And then I cruised it out of town to a car show a couple weeks ago, or last week, and we were kind of steady driving around town, and I got up to about 190 in town. And the moment we got out and we were doing 55, 60, it dropped almost 160. So the coolant temps seem to be really holding strong, and the coolant temp sensors in the back of the head away from the radiator and everything, to where it's going to get the heat from the engine because it's like this far from a header. So if it's telling me the engine's actually reading 160 even under those conditions, I kind of believe it. It might even be reading a little, it might even be a little cooler. So yeah, got her all labeled up thanks to my buddy at Serene Keepsakes. He also does stickers too, and he made me some stickers for it. So yeah, I think the car is more ready for today than I am. The wife is definitely more ready for today than I am, because we were talking about last night, and she has complete trust in the car, versus I am still as skeptical as ever. So, you know, at least one of us is like car's ready, we're good. It's not me, but and it's weird because we talked about, like, if we were to take off in this, I built this car. I 100% built everything on this car. And I have no issues with the idea, even though I know the throttle position sensor is wrong right now, and a couple other small things. We could hop in this car, go to Power Tour. I could fix a couple things along the way and be perfectly content, have no worries. We could do it, no problem. I mean, the Fiat, it's just a stock Fiat, obviously, but these things are prone to have issues, especially when you start driving them that fast. Zero issues. This car would do it just fine. Not worried about it. And I know it could probably use a CV shaft. It would not bug me to hop in it and do this trip. This thing, haven't drove it since last year. Could fire it up, leaving it today, keep it down to about 55, 60 everywhere we went. Absolutely would do it. No problem. Smoke the whole time. Wouldn't care. Do it perfectly fine. And I rebuilt this, kind of. I got it running and driving again after this thing had sat in a shed for like 13 years. And it's been perfectly fine ever since. We could hop in the Cadillac that I didn't build, take no tools with us, and I would be set. It's just the fact that it's a Nova. I even looked at her last night. I was like, it's not too late to ditch out and, you know, just kind of bitch out and just take the 8.6. We know it'll do it. It's only got 6,000 miles on it. And she's like, absolutely not. You would hate yourself. We're taking the Nova. So that tells you guys where I'm at. Nervous, anxious, excited, the whole realm of emotions I can have at the moment. But and of course we got some lovely Ohio weather for the start of the day. Yeah, no, I'm ready though. So well, we're almost an hour in. So far so good. Gauges look good. We having fun yet?
I don't know, are we?
I don't know. I mean, the closer we get, the less nervous I get, but we're still 3.5 hours out. So that's if we drive non-stop.
We're in the bumfuck area of Ohio where it's flat and absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So.
over an hour away from the house. Just shy of an hour, maybe, something like that. So, I've been keeping it 55, 60. I'm not trying to push our luck. Yeah, so far so good. All right, first actual stop of the trip. We are officially just over an hour in, like an hour and 1 minute. Stopped to grab some drinks and just doing a basic health check of the car. Coolant seems okay, temps have been good, power steering fluid's full, everything seems good. I haven't checked the oil because, well, it's not going to tell me a lot anyway, other than there's something there. Tires look okay, brakes seem to be doing good. Like, I don't hear any weird squeaks, squeaks, anything outside of, you know, poly bushings, doing poly bushing things. Nothing seems to be, you know, doing anything too crazy. So, thus far, I think we're doing fine. Old girl seems happy. Kinda giving every corner a little nudge just to make sure. Yeah, I think we're doing good, guys. I said we're only an hour in, so I wasn't expecting too much drama at this point. But she keeps driving the way she's driving. I don't think we're gonna have any. Knock on wood. You know, yeah. Knock on wood. But yeah, no, I'm happy with her so far. She has pleasantly surprised me to this point. Yeah. All right, that is your update. The exhaust has dropped a little bit, but that seems to be where it naturally wants to sit, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it alone. Seems like it drops a little bit to that point and then it just seems to hang there. See, that one's a little higher. The other side seems to always want to drop a little bit. So it's not causing any problems at this point, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Tips are definitely dirty from the tires, but hey, what are you gonna do?
Okay, we've made it across the Indiana line.
Yeah, this is probably the farthest out of Ohio this thing's ever been, considering I don't think it's ever left Ohio. And so far, we're doing okay. It's not really giving me any reason to worry about anything. Oil pressure stayed good, coolant stayed good, bolts have been good. Gas gauge is even good. Which is surprising by now. I really thought we'd be doing worse. It's been about a half hour since the last update. Yeah, I mean, she's doing great. So, I've no complaints. Although I do think the next town we come to, well, within the next half hour, I think we're going to stop for fuel. Just to be safe. That way I know it's not going to have any real issues with fuel slosh and stuff. But, yeah. I mean, so far, so good. Yeah. That's all I got.
In that meantime, I'll give you a shot of a pretty tall church.
We are, what, 2 hours in? Just over 2 hours in? Something like that. Our grand total trip is like 4 hours and 7 minutes. It says we have 2 hour, thank you.
72, ain't it?
71. GPS says we have like an hour and 53 minutes left to go. Seems to be running okay. I don't know if the car's overheated or I'm just a little overheated and a little stressed. But either way, it's going good. Doesn't seem to be using any oil. Power steering doesn't seem to be leaking. Coolant doesn't seem to be doing anything it's not supposed to do. Oh, we lost the chip of the Bondo. Oh no. The patina is more patinaing. I don't remember those ones either.
Those have been there.
Have they been there? Yeah. So far, old girl seems to be holding up just fine though. Tires seem okay. I think I'm more stressed than you or the car are.
I'm at protein level.
Yeah,
I'm good.
you're good. So, yeah, either way, we're going to sit here for a couple, give the car a little bit to cool off. I don't know, you want to go walk around Dollar General?
I guess we can.
Found 2 cars at the Dollar General. What are you laughing about? Huh. That's a funny looking... It looks like all the cars have a...
Not all of them.
Well, no, like all this, like sports car, all the sports cars have a Lamborghini. All the trucks have a dump truck. I mean, the Beetle's got a Mini on it.
But I found a little surprise.
Yeah, too bad it's not good. And that one costs more than a Hot Wheel. No. It's made for 3 cents and they want fucking... No. Huh? Probably almost as cheaply made as the real Broncos. Slightly more money put into the R&D. Ooh, look at the truck's got a Charger on it.
I know.
That's how you know the truck's fast. With a Chevy.
Old style Beetle.
With a 57 Chevy on it. But their packaging is just something else. Because I mean, because there's a 2-door Chevy truck with a Charger, and then there's a 4-door Chevy truck with a Raptor. The packaging is packaging. I'll give them that. Something. Oh, look, I found the food for your mother.
That would mean that you deserve it.
No, you know. Details. Yes, we are literally meandering a Dollar General right now because we have nothing better to do and trying to let the car cool off. Well, she's a little droopy now. It appears my driver's side air shock has decided it's not airing. It still seems to be shocking, but not so much airing. So, yeah. That's great for, you know, only not even 200 mile in.
But I stopped and got Vera's.
Yeah, she found Vera's at this little flea market. So, that's why we stopped, because we were like, yeah, I wonder what, let's go do that and like kill some time for a couple minutes. Oh yeah, we still got tons of space. So, honestly, more worried about this side than that side in terms of that.
And I haven't heard rubbing, so.
It probably is, maybe just a touch here and there, but nothing too crazy. Nothing to write about and worry about, I'll put it that way. So, hey, look, speaker wire. That's nice hanging out the bottom of the car. She's such a fine machine. Yeah. Well, here's one I can't make up. My fan's gone. Just completely gone. I wasn't prepared for that one. That's huh.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as we're cruising, it's fine. It doesn't get hot. It's the moment we're not, that's the problem.
Closest is 7.3 miles.
All right, well, we'll have to go there here in a couple minutes. You got cash on you.
Yeah.
We need $6. We'll shoot some water through it, cool it down. I don't even know how to react to that one. Well, crisis fixed. We're going to just claim a junkyard dig. It's not fixed, but it's different. There's a new fan on it. I think honestly it's probably a little too small, but it's the biggest one O'Reilly's had. And frankly, it looks like it's made better than the one I had. So there's that. Even if it might be about, I think it's like their diameters seem to go up like 70, 80, 90. I think I needed 100. works. I think what happened is the I think the radiator, or not the radiator, I think the upper radiator hose was bouncing and smacking the top of the fan, and I think it broke the mounts, and the thing we heard fly off on a little section of highway, if you even want to call it a highway, since it was like a 55 zone still. I'm pretty sure that was the fan falling off of the car. I think you're right. I'm willing to bet that was the fan leaving the chat right then and there.
Right.
And it literally took 60 mile after that for it to get warm enough for it to be a problem.
45 zone.
Yep. Alright. Yep, he's gonna pull out. Oh, Jesus fuck, we made it to the hotel room. I was starting to think that was not going to happen, and we were calling Bruce saying we were coming home, and this was just going to be a 9-hour trip of just fucking hell. Oh my god. The old girl did good given all the obstacles. I'm still very bummed about the air shocks because it rides so shitty now without the air shocks, but we can maybe redistribute weight the rest of the trip and make that better. I don't know. It's almost like someone threw in way too many tools and overweighted the car, and yeah, I mean, this side's damn near sitting on the fucking bump stop. I mean, overall, I can't complain about it. She did good. Didn't think we were making it into this parking lot though. That was an experience. So, gonna keep it in mind for next year, or next time, anytime we have to go to a hotel room. Find one that's like everything's on ground level,
Right.
and not, you know, yeah, not this. Although it looks like there was downstairs parking, and that might have been like less deadly to get into. Probably more deadly to get out of, but hey, you know, details. Totally didn't plan it, but we can see it from the hotel room. That actually makes me feel better. What do we think? Was it worth the trip so far?
But I'm not a pain, I'll answer.
That's fair. That's very fair.
My ears are still hurting from the screech.
Thought we were going to need a mortician just getting into the parking lot. If you can't tell, we were tired because this turned into what the GPS said was a 4-hour drive, just over 4-hour drive, like 4 hours and 15 minutes. We left at 12:30, and it is 8:01. And we just got checked into the hotel room. Like, we've been in here 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, this is it for the night. There's no more update. Tomorrow you will join us at, I have to look and see exactly. I know it's in Indianapolis. I'm pretty sure it's at the Motor Speedway. I gotta look it up again. I don't remember. I'm too tired. Good night. This is a great way to start power tour. Like, I rear-end the car in front of me, we're in debt forever. This thing's worth about as much as the lug nut on there. So, stand back up foot. We're almost to the first event. It starts in 8 minutes, so we seem to be in decent company as far as the road goes. So, yeah. Good start to the day, huh? Don't rear-end the GT40. Well, we've walked around some. We haven't filmed a lot because, well, I was just kind of enjoying the scenery. We'll probably film some now that we've walked around some, though. I have found a few of the YouTubers. I found Build Season and Junkyard Digs. He had Ezra and Angus with him, of course. Those guys were very cool to meet. Got to actually talk to them a bit more. Hey, I don't have the only crappy looking Nova here. There's another shitbox Nova. Yay, it's not just me. Yeah, it was cool meeting all those guys though. I found Pole Barn Garage. He didn't have stickers, at least not that I seen. He had fuzzy dice. So these are going in the Nova. Yeah, I got stickers from all those guys. Got 2 of the Junkyard Dig ones on here. I Heart Drum Brakes as well. They've all had shirts for sale, so I bought some shirts too. You know, we met Cotton from Motor Trend, from Cotton and New Bern, and he said New Bern's going to be around at some point, so probably try to meet him too. That's kind of been the goal for the weekend. Was there's a handful of people I've wanted to meet, and we knew they would be here, so that's kind of been the goal.
Our goal instantly was,
oh yeah, the initial goal your dad set for us was set within 5 minutes of being here.
right.
So her father seems to think me and Pole Barn look like we could be brothers. So we went and got that picture for him. And now, gotta get these in the car. Let's see here. Oh, park next to the shiny. Can I do this one-handed? No, I can't. Try again. Take 2. No, god damn it. Open up. There we go. Give me the dice. All right. Oh, no, I cannot have both sets up there. That's going to drive me crazy. All right, hang on, guys. There we go. We'll see how long those last like that. I got them hung by the thing like they're supposed to be. See if those will actually stay up in the window or not, or if they're going to end up somewhere else eventually. But, yeah. So, it was cool meeting all those guys. We got to talk to each one of them about 5-6 minutes, you know. They had a line, so I didn't want to hold them up too long, but it was really cool getting to meet all of them. It is hot in here. We should put some windows down. The guy is humid. Oh! I'm fat and it's hot in the car. I wish I had shorts. I mean, I have shorts. I'm just not changing them out here. That'd be weird. Oh yeah, the shirt from Cotton. That is... Yep, I like it. I like it. Well, those stayed in place for about 37 seconds. Shut the camera off, walked to the back of the car, and she watched them fall. Of course. Let's try this again. Get that unlooped back through there, maybe. Okay, we're gonna try doing this like I've done the other ones here, which is, can you guys sit there and maybe kind of see? Probably not. Just been loop that up and over, and then stuff one of the dice through the hole. There we go. That's got them about where the other ones were. Cool, that'll work. I ain't gonna fall off again. Well, we moved. A little different spot. Some Studebaker and like AMC people are all trying to park together, so we went ahead and moved and cleared up another spot for them. And it just happened to, oh, look at the fucking, yeah, look at the Hearst. That's cool looking. All right, we are right down by Dalton and all them now, kind of unintentionally. This just happened to be where a car was pulling out of here as we were driving by, so we stopped and pulled in and parked. Yeah, but told them, was talking to them, told them the story about the car, so I feel like at some point maybe they might check it out over the weekend. square body. Tons of cool looking cars here this weekend. There's a lot of random stuff too.
I liked your car.
Thank you. But we've got a lot of random stuff here this weekend too, hasn't there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was cool. Little kid's like, I like your car. But yeah. Oh, a cyclone? Or is that a typhoon? I can't remember which one's which. Oh yeah, typhoon. Old Plymouth. Oh, that's a Buick. Oldsmobile. Oh, I'll get it right. Oh, Ford, Pontiac, Buick, Oldsmobile. One of them's bound to be right. Newer Cadillac. Look at the brakes on that thing. God damn. It's the brakes on that thing. The car don't stop moving. The earth stops forming. Jesus. Oh, we're at the gas station down the road leaving Indianapolis Motor Speedway or Motorsports Park, something like that. I can't remember. Because this isn't where they have the Brickyard. This is where they do everything else. We are beat. It was a long day in the sun. She's inside getting drinks and stuff. And let's put gas in the car. This fill up, we got 16 mod of the gallon. I'm basically going to be stopping and filling up like every 100 or so miles, just because right now with the back of the car sagging so much, it kind of pulls the gas away from the tank. So you get 120 mile in and it starts getting a little bit of fuel surge because of it. So I got to keep the tank pretty much topped up, which is fine. I kind of wanted to anyway because it's safer that way. But yeah. Oh, I think here she comes with food and drink, maybe. At least drink. Ooh, that looks cold. What is it?
Green apple.
Ooh, I have one free hand. I don't have two. This looks like I'm gonna have a brain freeze and it's gonna suck to drive. But we're gonna do it anyway.
Good thing this stuff's empty. I got it for us to share.
Oh. Not a huge fan of green apple, but I'm a huge fan of cold. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need that too. I definitely need that. Oh. I don't know if that's the cold or the apple hitting. Ooh.
We'll just need more snacks, but
And we'll make more
cold
stops.
Cold drinks for now.
Yes. Alright. I believe that's it for the moment. Anything you need to say, Mom?
Cold is cold.
Cold's cold. Alright. Bye-bye, guys. Alright. We made her to bed number 2 for the weekend. Carl girl is doing good. Don't get me wrong, she ain't perfect. She's not doing bad. Not doing bad at all. So that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to jinx it any more than I did on day 1. But we made it here after about what? We pretty much drove 2 hours straight here.
Yeah.
And it did great. So, and this was the longest drive of the trip. Everything from here, I believe, is an hour and 45 or less. I gotta check for tomorrow yet, but yeah. But this may change me from like, oh, we're only renting hotel rooms, because this is
That's the garage.
we can we use the garage? I'm pulling it inside. I don't think we can use the garage. Dang it. Because I was all for that. Like, I will park in here tonight. Make her all nice and happy and warm. So that would make me almost feel better than it being outside. Oh yeah, it's like 2 or 3 bedroom too.
2 bedroom.
Yeah, 2 bedroom.
Kids room.
Yep. Like I said, it's honestly a washer dryer if you wanted to. You know, way better than renting a hotel room. Now, I've heard some nightmare stories about B&Bs, but, you know, or Airbnb, or whatever you want to call it. The closet's almost as big as the rest of the house. God dang. Store the kids in there. Yeah, well, there you go. Well, we can either sleep in the same bed tonight, or you can be mad at me and we can sleep in separate beds. It's your choice.
I'll kick you to the farm.
Whatever, I'll push the beds together. So, there's even, like, a little back porch area. And I'm going to throw this out there. I believe this is our cheapest room of the stay, too. So, because I think every other room is over $100, and this one was like 85.
Take your shoes off.
Why? Is it heated? Is it cooled?
I stepped on the mat and I felt a difference.
The mats are warm and the floors. All right, so this is a thing and a place. Did you open these or were they already open?
No, that was already.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's how they are. All right, cool. Yeah, we might not rent hotels no more. This might be what we do from now on. Because this is like, yeah. And I had to call the people that we were renting it from, because I rented it through Booking and I didn't see the unlock code for the door. So I called them. Yep, this is your info. Checkout is 11 a.m. I was like, we're probably going to be out of here by 5 or 6. They're like, oh, you want another day? I was like, no, we're good. All right, well, that's No one's ever like that. I was like, oh, we don't have a reason to. Like, we're kind of doing stuff, so we're only here to sleep and leave. Oh, all right. Well, I think I've shown enough of this on camera. Yeah. Wish that garage door open. I'd pull the car in for the night. All right, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get that garage door to open. Oh, we are pretty much packed and ready to go for the day, I think. Other than the stuff sitting there on the table. I think. One last look through. This was a nice little place to stay. Oh. None of our stuff sitting here. The only thing we're leaving is the trash in the trash can, I think. And the bed a mess. Oh, hey, yeah, you almost forgot something. You didn't have that packed in your bag.
No, because it's my shirt, safe shirt for Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Just about forgot it on the bed, though. Don't want to forget her. Because we got it in her size, because well, he didn't have one that fit me. Got her a build season shirt yesterday. So, I don't think she's actually watched a lot of his videos yet. So. Oh. I think this right here is all that's left. So, I think after that we're good. Fingers crossed the Nova's ready for the day, because I really haven't checked anything on it. It's just kind of been good. And I say that jinxing myself. Time to check all the fluids and they all be gone. Good. Good. I think so. I mean, the passcode's good till 11 o'clock either way. I'm not going to open the radiator because every time I do, it leaks some out. The hose is higher than the system. Or, yeah. Still have some coolant in the reservoir. Well, we're in line, waiting to go in. And, not gonna lie, for as good as the Nova did last night, I have a feeling this morning, the drive here, I think the 3/4 band's going away in the transmission. I'm hoping maybe, I added a half a quart of transmission fluid. I'm hoping maybe that just wasn't enough, and it needs maybe another half quart. We'll see what happens, but yeah, because it's fine in first and second. It's fine anytime you're actually like getting into it to like get up to speed. It's when you're like very light throttle, it's like it slips in and out of fourth gear before it locks in and then locks up the torque converter. And then if you're below about 50, it doesn't like locking up the torque converter. At least that's how it seems. Or that could be it slipping in and out of fourth. So yeah. We're going to see how things keep going, but we've already talked about it. If we have to, as long as we can make it to Fort Wayne, we'll go directly home after Fort Wayne. Probably swap out to either the 8.6 or the Cadillac to go to Monroe, and then Norwalk, and then home. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted, but either way, we're going to enjoy the event today because, well, we got here, so we might as well enjoy it.
Right.
And then I think from here is like an hour and a half to the hotel room after here. I gotta Google it again. And yeah, so fingers crossed it won't be too bad for the rest of the yeah, we'll see what happens. I hope not. It didn't take that long yesterday.
11 o'clock, right?
No, I thought the day was 9 a.m.
Oh, is it?
I thought.
Wow, I don't know. I didn't hear that. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be amazing, because if they're waiting until 11 o'clock to start, that would be dumb.
Well, that's
Considering they started at 9 a.m. yesterday.
Did they?
Yeah.
Everything I got, everything said it was starting at 11. 11 to 5 this year.
Yeah, no. Yesterday was 9 to 5. I assumed today was 9 to 5.
I'm pulling up the schedule.
What?
I'm going to be kind of mad if it's 11.
He's saying it's starting at 9.
Huh. Well, I guess we're going to figure out what's going on. Let's get inside. Here's my favorite thing of the day. It is a Spitfire. I'm not sure what years. I'm terrible with the years of the Spitfires. It's got a GT6 hood. It's got a TVR V4 in it. Look at that little thing. Freaking sweet. The rest of the car is mint. Look at this thing. I want to hear this. Like, that thing's got to sound awesome. So I ventured my way to the back. There are still cars coming in, and I am that far away from the grandstands where all the main stuff is. There are so many cars here today. Holy crap. And like I said, they're still filing in. Like, that line's not ending. Like, every time it looks like it's a little shorter, 5 more cars show up, you know, and they just keep coming. I will say I am a little bummed unless they got parked somewhere different. I've not seen any of the YouTubers again today, which is whatever. I mean, I don't need to see them every day, but I wanted to see a pole barn actually had a sticker. Gave me a set of dice yesterday, but I'd like to buy a sticker off of him. Whew, Ferrari. So, bunch of cool cars. God dang. That's an odd sight for the weekend. Car actually on a trailer. Wonder if it's for sale or something. It's got a long haul sticker in it. Wonder. They must have had a problem. Had to go get the tow rig. So much though. So much. And it surprises me how many old big body cars like this I keep seeing. There's a ton of them. Like, this is not the, I mean, it's kind of the event I thought I'd see some at. I thought I'd see a handful, not like just car after car after car. This old Buick. Old Buick right here, the Electra. It's beautiful. Oh, and a Caddy Coupe de Ville. There you go. I think that's a 62. Yeah, 62. Taillights are a little different than mine. But should be just about the same front end though. A little different, but not much. Different grille. Same basic idea. Yep, 62. So it's been like 10 minutes. That Ferrari, before I started walking back that way, was the last car I seen get parked. And there is already all of this back here again. Like, it just keeps going. And going and going and going and going. Like, this was parked here. But I believe when I was back here last, I think, like, I don't even know if this row, no, that row was there. I think the row with that Chevy truck right there with the copper on the grill was the last row. Like, all this has showed up since. Like, holy crap. And they're still pulling in. There's just no end. Keeps going and going and going and going. Like, holy crap. Crazy. Like, I want to turn around, I want to walk back to the front again, but like I feel like if I don't like just keep kind of walking with it, I'm gonna miss something, which sucks. Just so much. And they just keep filing in. Oh, this is a cool looking old Caddy. Just goes on forever and ever and ever. More Novas with shiny paint. That's cool. Wow. They never stop.
Have fun.
crazy. I have to walk back over to the front. His wife's gonna start getting worried here before long. Looks like the line's finally starting to die down back there, though. So maybe everything might be here for the day. We're getting close to it. So the event's been going on for about an hour and a half. Like officially going on for about an hour and a half now. Rambler Marlin. Thing's cool.
Hey Brandon, we're gonna set up behind you because your car is shorter.
It may be time to start walking back toward the front. See what's been added to the other side. Just so much. Alright. I think that is enough filming for a few, because I have shown you guys a ton here today. I didn't show you as much yesterday, I don't think. Dang. It's just never ending. What is this? And all these empty spots, this isn't where they just neglected to fill things in. These are guys that are all left to go do the autocross and, you know, drag racing and stuff, because that's all going on today too. We're at Route 66 Raceway, so a lot of racing going on too. Some cool cars. Like the little camper. Old Buick. Never ending. Goes and goes and goes and goes. Oh, my legs hurt already. I think I'm ready for a nap. Like we walked by that like 20 minutes ago. That's how long I've been back here.
We'll walk down and we'll see what you got.
There's so much. Alright, I'm done filming. Alright, we are at the end of our day for day number 2. Still a couple hours left before everything starts clearing out, but we're leaving before that just so we can kind of get on the road with some daylight. That way if something does happen, we have daylight to deal with things and possible stores open and stuff, not wait until the last second. So it's about an hour and 45 minutes to our next hotel room where we're staying for the night. Hopefully all goes well. I'll keep you guys posted if it doesn't, but hopefully from here, the next time you guys hear from me, we're in the hotel parking lot or in the hotel room itself. So it has been, yeah, a long, kind of warm day. Not as warm as yesterday, but still warm. Yeah. Alright. That's it for now. I'm almost back to the car. Well, we made it to number 3. Rest stop number 3. It's a Super 8 this time, so it should be super. They have a pool. She's talking about making me get in the pool.
Yep.
There is currently a Red Robin across the road, or not even across the road, across the parking lot. So we think we're gonna go eat at Red Robin. Double check everything else in the car. Transmission acted weird most of the way here. I honestly think it might be the torque converter, because we got about 15 miles away and I didn't feel it locking up anymore. So I'm curious if that's maybe my problem, or maybe it's that relay that I installed. I don't know. Either way, it's driving good enough, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah. When we walked in, there was only the orange scooter, and now there's two. I'm so happy for it. It made a friend. It's always good when scooters make friends. Why am I saying friends so weird? Yeah, they're cute. Yeah, old girl's doing as good as to be expected. I mean, I'm really not going to complain. If it keeps acting the way it's acting, I think we'll be fine for the whole trip, even if it's not 100% right. I believe tomorrow will be the shortest leg of our trip yet to get from here to Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
I forgot the name. So
I just know we're back in Indiana.
yeah, so I think, and from here I think every lake kind of is that way. It's like 100 to 110 miles between each stop, and then I think it's like only 80 or 100 miles home from Norwalk. So if it's even that much, it might not even be that much. So we have talked about it though. If this doesn't seem like it's going to be good after after Fort Wayne, we are going to drive home after Fort Wayne, and then possibly just grab the Cadillac. Maybe grab the Cadillac, or if we don't feel like risking anything, maybe grab the 8.6 and finish the last 2 days. So either way, we're finishing this trip. We just might have to make a detour for a car, which is fortunate we can do, given, you know, it's on our way. But all right, time for food. So we're awake. I was correct, wasn't I? Last night, well, not last night, but the night before was the best room we're going to have the whole trip.
Yeah.
That bed
Sucked.
That's putting it lightly. The cinder blocks would have been softer than that dang thing. Oh, which is coincidentally what my back feels like this morning. I can't bend. Everything hurts. Everything's sore. Oh, we've got most of the room packed up. The continental breakfast that was honey buns and orange juice, because they legitimately had nothing else, because, well, they offered oatmeal. Nothing to make the oatmeal with. And I think, what, you had a granola bar or two?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a lovely, lovely continental breakfast here at the Super 8. But I mean, this room cost me $100, so I shouldn't be super surprised. We would undo the mess we have made of the blankets if either one of us actually wanted to touch that damn bed again, because it is, I'm afraid it's gonna make my back hurt more just by putting a hand on it to fix the blanket. Yeah, and we have discovered we are all of the burnt, even though, yes, my arm's got a good tan going on. Even though we've been making sure we put sunscreen on, it's just not worked very well. She's almost as burnt as I am. Not quite. Getting there, though.
I've got
She'll catch up to, yeah.
I've got the book bag straps.
Yeah, it's funny. Her shoulders, she has the book bag straps burnt into her arm. So, yeah. Drop the camera. I've already been down, double checked the car. It seemed like it was about a half quart low on trans fluid, so I put another half quart in. That's if I can trust my dipstick. I'm not 100% sure on that, so it may be over full by about a half quart to a quart now. Started acting a little bit better last night, right before we got here, so I'm hoping that carries over into this morning and we just get to Fort Wayne without any issue. As long as we get to Fort Wayne without any issue, from there, the rest of the stops, I'm not as worried. Because I thought getting to here last night was our last long drive. Because this was an hour and a half.
But we hit time change.
But we hit time change. So I'm waiting to see how that affects, because it says we have almost 2 hours there today, and I don't know if that's because time change makes it jump, or if it's because it's actually an hour and 47 minutes there. So we'll see.
I want to get through it.
Yep. Time to go.